Training camp has come to an end. Ryan Mink and I were out there to watch every single practice of the summer. So we have some takeaways that we want to share with you. So Ryan, I'll give you the first word here. What stood out to you watching the guys this summer?
I think that it's legitimate to be excited about this offense. The passing offense in particular, it's put up some bona fide big plays during training camp. I mean, Joe Flacco is throwing the ball as well, if not better, than we've seen in a long, long time. And he has legitimate wide receivers around him. I mean, when you compare it to last year's passing offense, night and day difference. John Brown, if he can stay healthy, is, I think, going to light up the league. And I know it's just practice. I know it's just training camp practice. And you always kind of hold back. You're like, it's just practice. But he's done it like every single day. And I don't think the Ravens' defensive backs have gotten any worse. I mean, they're a good group. So John Brown, I think, has a lot of potential to make big plays. Willie Snead, Michael Crabtree. That trio is going to be really good. Then you fold in the tight ends. I mean, Hayden Hurst, a first-round pick. Even Nick Boyle's out there making plays. This passing offense has a lot of potential, and I think now that we've seen it over the course of all of training camp, it's legit to buy it.
It's been a month in action. It's not just a couple of days. And you give the caveat that it is just practice, and I agree with it. But oftentimes what you see in practice translates to the games. That happened last year. What we saw during training camp last year is that the passing offense really struggled. And then when we got into the first half of the season, guess what? The passing offense really struggled. So what you see out here in training camp does carry over. What stands out to me, I think that these two first-round picks for the Ravens are going to make an impact for the Ravens in regular season games. Hayden Hurst, I expect to be maybe he might lead the team in catches this year. I think there's potential for that. He's going to get a ton of targets. So he's going to be somebody from week one that I think is going to be a very reliable piece of the offense. Lamar Jackson, he's not going to be the starting quarterback, but he's going to be somebody that gets on the field and makes an impact. I don't know if it's going to be for 5 plays a game, 10 plays a game, or anywhere in between, but he's going to get on the field, and when he does, it's going to be exciting. Every time he gets on the field, it seems like he makes one of those plays where his teammates are hooting and hollering, the fans are hooting and hollering.
Defenders' ankles are broken.
Defenders' ankles are broken. All the reporters are out there with their jaws on the floor. He's going to bring that element of excitement to the offense, and I can't wait to see what he can do in regular season games.
Well, I don't think we should forget about the defense. You know, that was definitely one takeaway for me. Is a lot of the attention was, of course, on the offense, but the defense is playing very well. I mean, these defensive backs, there's so much depth there, and that has been the Achilles heel of the Ravens over the years. Now you look at it with Tavon Young back on the field. He missed all last year because of the knee injury. He's just a dog.
He's going to be
a dog in the middle of that. Jimmy Smith coming back from the Achilles. Really, it looks like the same player from before the injury. So I think that's really good news. And then Marlon Humphrey and Brandon Carr on the other side of Jimmy Smith, both playing at a high level. Marlon's had his ups and downs, partly because of how well the wide receivers have played. But I think that secondary, and you plug in Eric Weddle and Tony Jefferson, secondary is going to be really good.
Good secondary, a lot of depth, and improved pass rush. The outside linebackers, but that's what you need in today's NFL. You need guys that can get after the quarterback, and you need guys who can cover, and the Ravens look like they have both of those, and I'm excited to see what this defense can do. I think it'll be better than last year. So those are our takeaways from watching every single practice of training camp. Now the Ravens are heading to Indianapolis this week for some joint practices. We're excited for that, and we'll bring you all the coverage from Indy over the next few days.